Hey guys, so I'm back just doing an update. It's early in the morning, but I want to give you guys an update on where things are at. Can't see the screen, so I'm going to flip it around. As you can see, it's gone gold. So this took me a couple of weekends because I didn't have quite enough stuff. Not as shiny as I'd like, but not bad. Looks gold. Looks pretty good on camera, better than I think it looks in person. So it's okay. Want to show a couple of things. One, the uh, the the way I made it gold. So you can see this leg's silver, kind of going for more of a New Hope look there. Um, so that's basically if you just clear coat the all clad with this Acme. It's you can usually look it up under 2K uh, urethane, automotive urethane, and so this is the this is the base. This is the hardener. You mix those at a 4-to-1 ratio, and then this is the California gold that you use to tint it. Um, it says a 1-to-8 ratio. That seems to be pretty good. Um, I, I wasn't using real fancy measurements. I did on the automotive or on the clear coat tried to really get it 4-to-1, and that helped. I had a batch go bad that I think I was just eyeballing, and this 8-to-1 that takes a little bit more just kind of finessing. You can do multiple coats and kind of bring out the gold a little bit better. Um, Went with kind of one light coat and then went back and did a wet coat, and painted all that. And basically, it was hard to get exactly 8-to-1 because what I would do is mix up the automotive clear coat and then do the parts that needed to be just um, silver, like the one foot. So that's a display foot, not a wearable foot. So just the one leg, and then I would go back and kind of mix in some gold, and so kind of a mess. Um, Another thing I've been doing is putting felt inside of these. So this is the inside of the knee. So this part rubs against this part, and so I'm not sure if it's going to matter, but to prevent the fiberglass from rubbing against this as much and potentially scratching it up a lot, which again don't know if that'll really happen. Put some felt in there. We'll see. It'll also kind of make it go a little easier. I think it'll be kind of like a I don't know what you call it. Whatever. It's early, and so that should turn. And this doesn't have the little bands in it that we did before, but should be okay. So I'm gonna put it all together, put it on a stand here, pretty soon, probably maybe later today. But I was going through and putting felt basically inside on all the parts that would be coming together. So there's parts up at the top of the thighs, there's down at the knees, there's a little bit here on the back of the arm. I don't know why it turned white, so that's super glue I'm using to hold that in there, just your CA glue. But like down here at the bottom of the leg, it didn't really do that, but I also used accelerant. So that may be just from using accelerant. But since it's all hidden, it doesn't matter too much. I want to show the hands where they're at. So put some felt in those. So these are some little brass parts that went on the hands. There's still some little nubs, earring backs is what I'm going to be using to go at the end of the knuckles there. On this hand, this is the left hand. Basically, I ended up using a glove liner. I don't know why I said it the other way. Yeah, it's early. And then basically just sewed the fingers onto that. I didn't separate the fingers, so this makes it where I can just sew them there. Otherwise, I'm not sure how I would attach the ends to it. Glue would maybe work, but I'm also worried it'd pop off. The thread probably won't. Drew some little lines on there. Don't know, something on the palm. At this point, I'm just trying to get it to, something decent. The big Dallas Comic Con's only a week and a half away. So I gotta get stuff ready. So the left hand, did a little bit more work to this one. I was gonna, so what I noticed is it was kind of flopping off my hand when I would wear it, and so it would be, wouldn't be holding down real well. So I wanted to put a strap on there, but it'd be really hard to put that strap on the hand and then have it go over the fingers. Could probably be done, but I'd be real careful. These pistons have been known to pop off. So what I was going to do is put elastic with little snaps on either side. Come on, focus. Why aren't you focusing? But the angles that it's at makes it so that those snaps just kind of pop off. So this snap, although is there, is super glued together, and then on the other side is just Velcro. So that's Velcroed in there. So now that, gotta be really careful. So now there's a little strap there. So what that means is this can be removed and then strapped around my hand by a handler. Handler. So that's going to have to be how it works, just because I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to put it on myself when everything's together. So stretching out the head, it got a little flat, laying on its side for like a year. So having that in there, it's looking pretty good. It doesn't have any little warps on it. Got the wires running into it. Still need to wire up the back. I'll show that once I get it done. The back, I also changed my method. I was thinking about putting a hinge here and having it connect with magnets that way, and I still have the magnets in there, but I went with more of a keyhole option. So there's little the holes and then the little channels, and so just a couple of brass screws from the hinge that I was going to use, and then I drew this line here at the bottom. Probably a little hard to see, but what that means is that shows you kind of where you need to line up the back so that it'll fall on the keyholes. So it's like line it up and then slide it down, and then it should hold really well. So it shouldn't come off. So that'll be good. Simple idea. Again, the gold quality is not quite as good. I talked about before, I would probably use a white undercoat if I was doing it again. And yeah, I would probably, I'm going to try it at some point. The method that Gordon Tarpley shows in a video about using like lacquer that you would usually use on paint or paintings, and just being real careful and brushing that on using food coloring. Sorry, it's early. I did get the neck pistons put in. That's pretty cool. So yeah, looks okay. Still have the display head. I just left it chromed. I didn't go ahead and gold it. I'm gonna probably do the experiments on there. I know I probably shouldn't do them on the head first, but we'll see. Or maybe I'll experiment around with something else. The little elbow pistons. I don't know if I ever showed those. Those are 3D printed. Focus. There you go. And so those are 3D printed and sanded and polished and painted and primed and painted and all clad in gold. Same process. So they look okay. Not bad for 3D printed. And you can look at the bottom. You can see that it's 3D printed there. And then I epoxied in these bolts to connect for the arms. So that's how the arms will connect. Let me see. What else do I got? Pistons are basically done, all glued up, 3D modeled, and a little end cap on them to keep there's a little cap on the end of the brass rod that then hits this cap here so it can't slide out. And then this is a E6000 and a little bit of super glue holding this cap on there. So that's a real brass rod. So that part at least won't snap off. But this is all just 3D printed, so I don't know how well that'll hold up. You can kind of see the the one side kind of not real flat because of the 3D printing, but that'll be the side that I put against the arm. And then this part that's displaying is actually pretty nice. So I've got a couple different pistons there. Still need to assemble the other one. Still need to attach some of these little cribbly guys and then figure out how I'm going to fit all this in the bin. I did a check way back, and I think everything will fit in a big Husky tote. Probably not with the display shorts, which I still haven't finished, but they're at least painted. But yeah, I'll get this together soon and show you guys that. So should be good. I gotta get to work. See you guys later.